Hi, my name is Heather Cadogan. I teach biology at Cecil College, and I want to take a few minutes and tell you why I think biology is important. So biology is the study of living things, and it allows us to understand how living things work, how they interact with each other, and how they interact with their environment. So we can gain an understanding of how our bodies work and how we relate to the world that we live in. So I think biology is foundational for a lot of different kinds of careers, but also I feel it's foundational for people just in their daily life. So people who are not interested in a career in the sciences can still benefit from having a background in basic biology. But to start talking about the careers, one of the major careers that involves having a good background in biology is healthcare. So all of us want to be healthy, we want to take care of our bodies, so we have a lot of people that help us do that. So we think about the practitioners, the doctors, the nurses, the physician's assistants, but there's a lot of allied health careers that also contribute to healthcare, things like laboratory medicine, respiratory therapy, nutrition and dietetics, physical therapy, pharmacy, chiropractors, dentists. There's all kinds of ancillary careers that one can pursue in the field of healthcare. If you think about psychiatry, psychology, this is an area of healthcare that is focused on the brain, but the brain is an organ, so it's important to have an understanding of the biological function of the brain, how it interacts with the body when we think about a lot of things that we address. And that can spread out into careers like social work, counseling, really having an understanding of the biological basis of addiction or how neurotransmitters work in mental health can really help when dealing with those kinds of issues. An area that's really growing right now is genetics and biotechnology. There's a lot of work being done, a lot of research trying to pinpoint the genetic roots of different diseases and to really try to come up with ways to tailor, make treatments that are specific for someone's individual genetic makeup. So there's a lot of research and development. There are a lot of medical products that are manufactured, a lot of pharmaceutical drugs that are developed, all related to the treatment of disease. We have some companies in our area that are big employers. Terumo Medical Corporation in Elkton, Siemens Diagnostics in Newark, Delaware. They are close by. They employ a lot of people. So it's not just the people who are doing the very technical scientific work. There are people who are developing technology, but once the technology is developed, it needs to be distributed. So there's a lot of instrumentation that has to be developed to support a lot of the research. Someone has to maintain the instruments. Once the products or the pharmaceuticals or the drugs are developed, someone has to market and sell them. So someone who's interested both in science and maybe business could pursue both avenues and then be really well positioned for a career in sales, marketing, that kind of thing. Moving away from healthcare, there are a lot of jobs in the field of resource management, land management, agriculture. We all need clean water, fresh air. We need a safe and adequate food supply. So there are a lot of jobs that support making sure that we have these resources that we need available to us. And then if we think about the animals in our lives, there are careers in marine biology, in zoology, veterinary medicine. We want to take care of our pets and our farm animals. Also, if we think about the animals that are maybe not so desirable, there are careers in pest control, both at an industrial level, infectious disease management, because we know a lot of diseases are transmitted by various animals. These things have to be controlled in a way where we're targeting the pest, but not necessarily harming ourselves or anything else in our environment. So a lot of different careers that you can choose. Biology provides a basis for a lot of different directions. But even if you are not interested in a career in the sciences, having a background in biology can help you in your daily life, just with personal decisions that you have to make. So again, some examples. We all want to be healthy. We all need to take care of ourselves. We make decisions all the time. They can be simple, every year, should I get a flu shot? Why are vaccinations important? If I do get diagnosed with a disease, what course of treatment is best for me? The more understanding you have, the more background you have will help you make an informed decision and what will be the best decision for you. We make decisions about what kind of food that we're going to choose when we go to the store. One of the things we talk about in biology class is what is a GMO. There's a lot of news about that lately. A genetically modified organism. Should I choose that over a non-GMO? Should I choose organic? Doesn't matter. Choices about being a vegetarian, how much meat to consume. Having an understanding of biology really informs these choices and allows you to make the best choice for you. We all share resources. Again, we count on having clean air and clean water, adequate and safe food supply. There are decisions that have to be made locally as a society, also globally, and we all have a voice in how these resources are going to be regulated and distributed. So it's important to have an understanding of the basis of the issue so that we can use our voice effectively and make the best choices. But even on a very personal level, in our homes, every day we make choices about things that can affect ourselves and affect our environment. So things that seem very simple. How many times a year should I put fertilizer on my lawn? That fertilizer doesn't just stay contained on your lawn, it may run off and have an effect on the larger surrounding environment. Thinking about your carbon footprint, there's a lot of talk about reducing your carbon footprint. What does that even mean? We talk about the carbon cycle in biology, so you can have an understanding of what that means, why should we even care about it, and that can help make some choices too when you think about the energy source that you're going to use. Should I consider solar panels for my house? What kind of car should I choose? Should I take into account the gas mileage? Should I look at an electric car? Just to gain an understanding of all the different things that need to be weighed. And something as simple as planting a garden, right? What kind of plants do you want to choose? We talk about the difference between native and non-native plants and why that matters in the larger picture. So there are a lot of benefits to having a background in biology, whether you want to pursue a career in the sciences or whether you just use it in your own daily life. It can provide a benefit, so I encourage everybody, take a biology class, bring your questions, and it'll be fun.